Welcome to Monday, November 16th, 2020. Hopefully you didn't blow into the next county after that windstorm that hit the region over the weekend. We do have a break in the weather. Now the wind isn't going to go away. It's still going to be windy, but the 70, 80, 90 mile per hour winds, those winds that were just hellacious over the weekend, they're going to ease a bit. And we're also going to have some mild Pacific air come in. So actually, the first half of this week in the Intermountain West is looking actually not bad. Mild Pacific air will dominate. Now, there is a Pacific front that arrives late in the week that's going to bring back snow to the mountains and maybe a little bit of snow for some low elevations. It's a Pacific front, not a Canadian front, for the air is not really cold with it. But we do see an unsettled pattern into Thanksgiving week. A lot of question marks. There's a lot of disagreement in the long-range weather charts for Thanksgiving week, but it is without question we're going to have 2 or 3 weather systems of some sort Thanksgiving week and Thanksgiving weekend to deal with. It's just going to matter, really all depend on the details. This is the jet stream today. Notice we have this trough off the west coast. That's the next system to move in, but we have this high pressure ridge that's building here over the west, and look at the trajectory of the air. It's coming from the Pacific, so it's relatively mild air as opposed to the air coming in from there. So we're going to enjoy here for the first 3 to 4 days of the week, the western United States going to enjoy some moderating temperature conditions. You can still see strong jet stream winds aloft, but the main jet stream now has migrated off to the north and east, thankfully, giving us a little bit of a break. But by Thursday afternoon, that system right here, although not as amplified, does push in. And we are going to have a cold front come in late Thursday into Friday, then into Saturday. Now, it doesn't look like a lot, but there is going to be a good amount of Pacific moisture coming in here. So we're going to see a good chance of snow in the high country, and we're probably going to see a little bit of snow activity on the plains as well as we get into Thursday night, Friday, into early Saturday. Going forward, this is by next Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. We have another pretty decent Pacific trough coming in. Now, the computer models are in disagreement. This is the European model. The Canadian model has the storm more here. The American model has more of a flat jet stream flow and the system up there. So we've got to see what gets sorted out. But we see a really active, energetic jet stream across the North Pacific, which is what you'd expect in a La Nina. And so we're going to see systems coming on through after this nice break in the weather that we have today through Wednesday. So enjoy it, enjoy less wind, and enjoy the warmer temperatures. But look at the precipitation if we go out to 10 days. This is a pattern that looks very similar to the maps I showed you last week. More moisture for the Pacific Northwest, and look at the Sierras of California. And then you can see how the moisture lines up with that jet stream wanting to come in from the northwest. So there's going to be more mountain snow late this week and this weekend into Thanksgiving week, but a little bit more maybe. Let's see what happens out here on the plains as well. That's something we'll keep an eye on. Thanks for listening to watching the Day Weather Podcast. Have a good Monday.